Sorry, do you still think Asmongold is more harmful than Hasan? If so, why? Yeah, I would say Asmongold is more harmful than Hasan because he has so much more viewership. He has so much more reach. I think that when people compare Asmongold and Hasan, Hasan is somebody who does get a lot of interviews, but it's not quite the same because he still has trouble like trying to retain people who will actually listen to him, right? But I think for Asmongold, I think he reaches out to an audience that is previously very, very, very much not engaged with politics, right? The gamer crowd. And the gamer crowd is like very like anti SJW, whatever, right? They're very anti SJW. Okay, fine. All right. But I just think that while Hasan is trying to convince people to be like nonchalant and dismissive of politics and to be blackpilled on it, I think that Asmongold is actually trying to radicalize them into Hitler Youth. That's the issue I have with Asmongold specifically. Does that make sense? Is that a good enough answer? Hopefully, but yeah. You're very transparent. Persec was doing J-Stoke / Creamman behavior. So dishonest, just baiting for content and drama, concern trolling, etc. It's just so annoying. I mean, I will say I was being smug, but I don't think I owed him a good faith representation of myself, right? Does that make sense? Like, I was being smug on purpose, but me being smug on purpose was on purpose, okay? Because I don't think he deserved me at my best, okay? I don't think he deserves me at my best. That's it. But yeah.
It was the
Was that being bad faith? Hell yeah.
media choosing not to punish the Trump administration for their incompetence.
Things like that. So those are very difficult to notify. But the number one reason is operational.
Asmongold's people are in the government. Hasan's done to it. Can you just imagine it coming out that Trump was like, actually, dude, fuck me.
Security.
Well,
We would have put the
as you
people
know,
carried this on in harm's way. And frankly, a number of media outlets had gotten leaks that this was coming and held it for that very reason. And we thank them for doing that, or lives could have been lost.
So that is Marco Rubio admitting on live TV that because of the incompetence of the Trump administration, lives could have been lost. U.S. lives, U.S. soldiers' lives. Signalgate 2.0. I don't know if Marco Rubio.
There's this person named Doc in my waiting room. Okay, whatever. Well, let's get over to the. Yo, what's up? If this is about the PDF drama, I am not interested.
Well, oh, holy shit! That scared the fuck out of me. I forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, what's
No,
up?
it's
I'm sorry.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not an op. I don't really care. Truth be told, I think I was trying to help you clarify. Probably. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna do the same as Parsec, I don't want to do it.
No,
like,
no. I wasn't gonna
like
do that.
I can only be bad faith and smug for one person. Okay, like I've already presented. Like yeah.
Wait, no, I actually wasn't gonna do that. I promise. I wasn't. Wait, man, how do I say this? I was gonna try and probably help you.
I'm good.
I guess like yeah, no. Right.
No, I'm good. I'm good actually. I'm good actually. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like because there were people in the past and throughout my career who has said like, oh, don't worry, I'll help you in private how to format your response better. I'll help you in private how to respond to these allegations or whatever. Actually, I think my own self-experience of going through it and just like coming out on top of it, on top of everything, right? And just knowing how to deal with drama like this, I think in my opinion, I think I've been more successful than anybody who has suggested anything to me. So it's like, yeah, that's it. But I do appreciate it. Okay, I do appreciate it. It's like you have to know when to fight and when to not fight. Basically, you have to know when to fight and when to retreat. If that makes sense. But yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest. It's not like to discredit your friend. I thought he was against you, so I was like, oh man, it's like 2 against 1. That's pretty much it. But
yeah, it is what it is. Okay, like just let them do their hate thing. Yeah, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
used to it anyway. Like
No, I get it.
obviously there's always going to be a ton of people who hate me. So it's like what's the difference, right? J Stoke, DG chat, like what's the big difference, right? Whatever.
I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
when it's like stuff that's from what I understand, this is like fucking years and years of drama, right? Or at least
Oh,
like
like a long time ago, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. When it's like that convoluted, I don't think anyone can really untangle that
I,
shit
I don't
unless
I,
they're like
I I
really
don't
in it.
even like I don't even like talk about it anymore either. Like I don't talk about it in detail like that. Like to the extent that Persec was like covering specifically what was happening, right? Like I don't do that. Like you'll notice, like again, this isn't even the first time in the community that they have done something like this. Like for example, Counterpoints also brought it up, right? Counterpoints also brought it up in front of Steven, no less, by the way.
Mhm.
And then Steven had to essentially defend me. Like in person basically, like in front of Counterpoints, like in person, right? Like do you still remember that, like them being it even happened recently, right? So it's like, if Counterpoints goes after me and he fails, if Dan goes after me and he fails, and if everybody goes after me and they fail, like what's DGG chat to me, right? Like I don't care, whatever, is what it is.
Yeah, it just sucks to like have it like be dragged back into like, I guess, like optics warfare every single time.
Yeah, okay, all right, is there anything else? We good? We good? Can I move
I,
on
w-
to
I was
politics?
gonna say,
Yeah.
Asmongold is probably actually worse than Hasan, and that's like I don't even think it's like because of like the fucking like Nazi shit, which obviously that's bad right now. I think he's just going with the, I guess, like the political wins of like what makes him like grift the best.
Yes.
I think the worst part of him is that no matter what he's gonna do, like he could be a fucking Democrat for all I care. He'd still use the same type of rhetoric, which is just like completely thought terminating. Oh, this is right because I think that way, and I think
Mm.
that way because my tummy tells me to. It's like
Yeah.
it's, there's like really no rhyme or reason to anything he says. It's
Mm.
just well, this is what my feelings are telling me.
Yeah.
Which yeah,
Well, with Asmongold, it's kind of hard to tell because you can tell, like, he's not very good at acting, right? Like, he'll do fake
yeah.
laughs and he'll also, like, play into things and he'll also, like, lean into things as well. Um, I feel my gut is telling me that he is grifting. My gut is telling me that he is grifting based off of the things that I have observed so far. Like, yeah, that's it, really.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
But I
Uh,
wouldn't blame it. But I wouldn't blame anybody for like not seeing him like that. But yeah, mm,
Look at his like Zach Raw video. So there's like a very clear like distinction between whatever he's doing there and how he's talking there, and then how you see him on stream as like Asmongold. Asmongold 100% is a character, and I think that was like already the case before he even talked about politics. That's like always been the case.
yeah, yeah. But it's like, but it's one of these things where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just pretending to be retarded. It's like, bro, like didn't you spend like 10 years into this entire thing at this point? Like, didn't you spend like 11 years? Like, you're still, God, just imagine like 10 years in this streaming space only to like conclude with, well, I was just pretending to be retarded. What a measly way to go out, I guess. But
Didn't he literally do that?
yeah. Hmm?
Like
Um,
like a specific situation where he like actually did that, like basically verbatim, just going like, "Hey, I was just pretending. You guys fell for it."
yeah, he does that, but that's to his advantage, right? Because he wants to play on the line of ambiguity, right? Like it's to his advantage that he gets to play on that line, right? It's not to his detriment, which is why he does it all the time. But at some point, you have to assume the way that he acts is in of itself kind of a grift, right? Like, for example, even him avoiding debates and him giving these reasons why he avoids these debates is a part of the grift, right? It's because he knows, because that tells me that he's afraid to actually debate his positions. Because he's afraid to debate his positions, I don't think they're actually strong positions, nor do I think they are positions that he could actually back up. So therefore, I have to assume that he knows that he is grifting, lying, or wrong to some extent. So which to me is just grifting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, does the logic
No,
follow?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think grifting is like it's like a weird thing to say. It's a kind of
Yeah.
like cringe therapy speak, but if you like
Yeah.
look at most grifters, unironically, if you like genuinely like try to pay close attention to almost every single one of their like consistent strategies, it's so similar to like textbook narcissistic abuse, with like the
Yeah.
only difference being that they know how to pick their battles. That's like the only difference.
Yeah, but that's kind of narcissists in general, right? Like as well, like they will also pick their battles, right? Like for example, to people who piss them off too much, and to the people who like they just don't really want to, show their face to or whatever. Like they will do everything in their power to avoid a situation like that because they risk looking bad to people who are outside, right? But to people where it seems as though they can look good to people, they will always pick these battles, right? So, for example, fuck me, sorry, but like for example, for Asmongold specifically, the reason why he goes after people on Blue Sky is because, well, that's a pretty easy battle to take, right? But for people who for people like Steven, right? He's not going to take these battles because he knows he's not going to look good, right? So that's why he's only picking the battles that will only make him look good and therefore not, which is again narcissistic, right? Because a narcissist only cares about the way they come off to other people. It's the self-improvement, the self-empowerment, it's all a lie. It's all a lie to like virtue signal to other people, right? And yeah, that's basically what I think.
Yeah, it's also I think I may be mistaken, but I think Steven talked about this earlier.
Oh,
Like
really? Okay.
when he was still when he was like still in here. I think, but it's like this like it's like almost a necessity for them to always be on the attack. They
Yeah.
will never ever like you'll never catch them
Never be on the
defending
defense,
anything.
right?
Yes,
The
they
reason
just
for
move the goalpost to like actually
yeah,
genuinely like switch the topic. They just don't
right.
even talk about it.
The reason they do this is because if you can guess the reason, why do you think they do that? I'm just curious if you know. Yeah.
This is like this is going to sound cynical, but I think it's just because most people are kind of brainless, and it just works because people have like contextual amnesia. So
Yeah.
the last thing you said, that's going to be in their mind. They're going to completely forget what the question was either, like too, when the other person starts rambling, especially if it's like emotionally affirming.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I'm sure that's not wrong, but I would say my go-to answer is, because you always look good when you're on the attack. When you're constantly defending, you always look bad,
You look
like
righteous
straight up,
otherwise.
right? And by the way, I mean, going back to the drama a little teensy itty bit, right? Why do you think at some point I stopped defending myself and I went on the attack instead? Why do you think I did that?
Probably.
In a way,
I'm
I
gonna
was
have
using a narcissistic tactic there, right? Like I was channeling a kind of narcissistic like action there, right? Which is like you do look good when you go on the attack, when you reverse it and you go back at them, right? That's why, because I'm thinking to myself, well, I can't always be on the defense. I can't always be on the. I have to like go back at because and that's a very very hard situation to like kind of reverse because once you are stuck defending yourself, like your mind can be stuck in that defense state, right? If that makes sense. But yeah. Again, that's yeah.
That's like the other thing. As a Democrat, this is like the crazy making. I think not as a Democrat, as
Yeah,
like a left wing person.
I know
in
what you're
general.
talking about. Yeah, I know what you're about to talk
It's
about. Yeah.
you're about to go crazy over like there's
Yeah.
like two things. One, it's like, is that person really so fucking dumb? Number one, it's like specific politics, right? Like, is that person really this
For a
dumb?
sec,
Or,
yeah, he is that dumb. I'm kidding, joking. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
but it's like, well,
Yeah.
is this really this dumb to like harp on these points, or is there a possibility that this is like this guy's like purposefully dumbing himself down because he knows it's going to make himself look good in front of like a specific audience, which just
I think it's that. I think it's that. Yeah. I think Steven said that it was audience capture, but that's that's a part of the story. I agree with that. That is a part of the story though. But I think that, yeah, it is textbook narcissism in a way. Yeah, because he wants to look at
Yeah.
only to his own audience. And when he looks bad to people outside of his own audience, then he gets to play victim, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like when I said they know how to pick their battles. What I specifically
Yeah.
mean to like separate them from like actual narcissistic abuse is like when you talk to someone who's like actually narcissistic, like
Mhm.
something that you'll often notice is sometimes they can have like perfect capability for anything, just like not a normal person, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they just like revert to an emotional or like an emotional state when you get them angry enough to where you genuinely think you're like talking to a toddler. And I think you could see
Yeah.
that Trump sometimes because like
Yeah.
I think he's like hesitant to have like a normal transfer of power to Venezuela to that one.
I've actually been thinking about this a little bit, especially in regards to Radiant. Um and
For the record,
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't have
this is
context on Radiant. I don't know
yeah,
this
this is gonna
person.
be a little bit mean, but whatever. Okay, like this is gonna be mean, but I think he's a really good example of like narcissistic tendencies as well. Like you can tell as well. Like a lot of these can also be applied to him, but like it's like whatever, like yeah. But like you can
I think
apply a lot of these same principles as well. I've been thinking about it a little bit, but I think that's kind of true.
I haven't heard much from him, but at
Mhm.
the
It's
very
okay.
least, I would say he wasn't trying to be malicious. If that makes sense, because like it's like
Sure. But
uh,
a lot of narcissists also like don't like, not talking about Radiant specifically, but I think a lot of narcissists also like tend to not be aware of how malicious they're being. Like the
uh,
only thing they're concerned about is themselves and their self-image, right? They're not really like they don't really care about the way that other people feel all that much. And it's a scale. It's a scale as well, right? Like you can be 0 to 10 on the narcissism scale, right? You can be a 0. You can be like a 5, a moderately narcissist, right? I think
there's
that,
different types.
yeah, and I think that streamers tend to fall on the higher side for sure, including me.
I think with streamers, the biggest problem is that you tend to get ego fused with your like online presence,
Yeah.
and that's like number one and number two.
Hmm.
Uh, I just don't think someone like anyone like in the public space can be, I guess, can have like a healthy self image because there's like we all have like a negative bias. You always remember the worst parts of your life more than the best parts, right? And in
Yeah.
the same vein, you can get 100 nice comments and one bad one. You're gonna, talk me like you're gonna pop. Man, I can't speak. Pop your lid off.
No, you're fine.
Um,
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. No,
8
no,
a.m.
it's okay. It's okay. It's
Work all
okay. You're
day,
fine.
also doing
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Mm.
yeah, it's like it's like all the like you get a lot of negative shit. Like even if you could be like the most inoffensive person ever, and you'd get shit for being inoffensive. Like there's always
Oh,
something.
sure.
Uh,
Yeah. Kind
and
of. Yeah.
you're always gonna concentrate on that. There's like no way not to do that. I think there's like,
Yeah.
unless you're like a certain type of like, I guess, neurodivergent person, I don't think you're ever gonna be like able to completely tune that out. I don't even think, like, for example, Steven looks completely unbothered. Like think about like the shit he went through this last year.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has went through a lot of shit that other people has not. So it's like that's why he's just completely unbothered by a lot of things as well. I mean, but like I've also been through a lot of shit as well, like I would say, but I don't think I've ever like I don't think I've ever become more deadpan or stoic. I don't actually, no, hold on. I don't think his the way that he is because it's dependent upon like the things that he has gone through, because I would argue like, yeah, I think that I have been through some crazy shit as well, but at the same time I don't think I've compromised on my personality. I think that's just a part of his core personality actually. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like stoicism is probably one of the or yeah, it's probably one of the like most important like survival mechanisms like a streamer, for example, would
Mm,
achieve. And I think someone like Asmongold kind of has like a home advantage because they're not showing themselves. They're showing like, wait, am I allowed to cuss on your stream? I don't know.
yeah, you're fine. Dude, you're
Right?
fine.
He's like projecting like a retard on screen. He's not projecting himself.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a lot easier for him uh, to kind of like brush off any type of criticism, because he probably, at least to some degree, realizes that it's true, and he just doesn't care about it, because like, well, it's, it's either raking in the money or the intention, whatever, like whatever
Yeah.
he's getting out of it.
Hmm.
And that's kind of like the whole like Republican thing in general, if you think about it. Like I think D'Souza is a good example. If you've seen that debate, it's like
The
the
who?
biggest, the D'Souza.
This
What's the name?
D'Souza. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
It's like,
was just, oh my god, that was so embarrassing for him. Holy shit, that was rough. Yeah.
I'm so for real. I think if that guy, like, if that had, like, any of that happened, like his real position, and he would have gotten that embarrassed, he probably would have killed himself on stage. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
and like
anyone
his
would.
voice cracking as well. Oh my god. Like I just keep I keep thinking about the way that his voice crack, and in a way I almost feel bad for him. Only just a little bit maybe, but I don't feel bad for him. Fuck that guy.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that guy actually. Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
that's like the whole, like, I guess, like the Republican machine. You got like the Jack Posobics, and like, I guess Steve Bannon is somehow not on that spectrum. He seems to be more honest with like what he wants. I guess Trump too. But that's why Trump is like the only one that's always bothered by everything. He's like genuinely like, he's like always pissed off at everyone. He didn't get the Nobel Prize. He's he's uh, it's like almost fucking destroying a country over it.
Hmm.
I guess multiple ones. But then you get like the Jack Posobics, who just always have like another grift just loaded up. It's like
I don't
anything
even
he
know
would want
about
to have
Jack
an interview.
Posobiec, dude. Like all I remember is that him appearing on that one Pierce panel with Destiny, and the way that he was so pretentious and so fake and so cringe. I just
That
remember it was
guy's the
like, oh my
fucking
god,
devil.
please take some acting classes. That's my prescription, okay? Please, if you're gonna be grifting, like just please take some acting classes, okay? It'll help. All right, it'll
He was
help with your
posting
grift,
fucking
I
stock
promise.
image. Dude, he was
Yeah.
posting fucking stock images of like rosaries on his Twitter, and pretending to be like
What?
super like
Oh my
religious.
god,
It's
it's
so
so
funny.
stupid. That's so
Yeah.
stupid, dude. Yeah.
He's doing the Christian nationalist grift, which is just like,
Yeah.
not the shit by Christian. It's like insane.
Yeah. Uh, it's like the Muslim grift for Sneeko, okay? It's just
Oh, true. I
it's
actually have
like because people tend, like, sorry, maybe dumb people, like typically dumb people tend to, or sorry, maybe normies tend to respect you a lot more the moment you say that, oh, I've had a coming to Jesus moment, and now I believe
yeah.
a bunch of things about God, and I'm going to be honest and come forward once. But it's just another grift, right? Like grifters will always find a way for that to
Well,
happen. But yeah.
the problem with normies is that they're very. I think this is like everyone that isn't. I guess like that either hasn't gone through like some weird form of like ego death, or for someone
Yeah.
like you who's like so public that an identity basically like automatically forms around you. Like people perceive you in a way, and you already know what that is, and so you know who you are and
Yeah.
what you are to other people. Normies kind of don't have that most of the time. They need to like find something to base their identity on, and then it's like, oh, there's this religion, and there's this guy that's like spouting his ideology, and then there's Asmongold. He's like, oh yeah, man. Well, not really a manly gamer, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it's like something to attach to. Uh,
Yeah.
it can even be like, I don't know, like maybe a more personal band like Rammstein or something. I don't know, but
I don't know what you're about right now, but sure, I guess. I don't know.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Basically, what I'm saying is they try to find something that has like a narrative they can like attach their personality to,
Sure.
and because this is like out of desperation and stuff, I think it makes them stupid in many aspects that we are more acquainted with, like in politics. I think
Mhm.
normies are just not made for it. Like, it's like fucked up to say, but
Wait, who is not
uh,
made for it? Sorry, my brain is fried from everything that's happened today.
I'm sorry, that's my accent doing it to you.
No, no, you're fine. Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm trying to be nicer to people who call in as well. Like I've been trying to do that. So yeah.
Oh, you can give me shit. That's fine.
No. It's because in the past I feel like I've been unfair to some people who call in. So It's also that. Don't worry, it's more of a personal thing more than anything else. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been rambling.
No, you're
but,
fine. Okay, yeah.
let me try like put it short then, and then I won't bother you.
You're
'Cause
okay. You're
sorry.
okay. Okay, you're
All
fine.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. No more self-deprecation. But
No, you're fine. Yeah.
what I was gonna say is that I think normies tend to revolve themselves around stuff that they think either makes them more I guess attractive on a social level, number one, or number two, have them like it gives them something to like feel. How do I say this? Like feel a part of, I guess is the easiest way to say it. And Republicans
yeah.
are really good at that. Democrats aren't. Democrats make you feel like you're a piece of shit even when you're part of them. Sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is part of the problem. Yeah, you do feel like a piece of shit when you're a Democrat. You're like, well, even we're not losing, we're losing, I guess, because nothing can ever be good enough, I guess. So it's like, yeah, it kind of feels
Yeah.
better to be a Republican sometimes, you know? Yeah.
That's the problem with like purity testing, and why I think dark woke needs to come back.
Wait, what needs to come back? Sorry?
Dark woke.
Dark woke needs to come back. It hasn't even
we need, like,
started. It needs to start again. Okay.
I feel
Sorry,
like
it needs to start.
kind of one, maybe like part of that, maybe something like that. It's like a guy being like super fucking edgy, but saying, "Hey, this is
Well,
how you
I mean,
maximize
it's just Joe Biden in front of the fucking red screen, right? From the red thing, and
Oh, no,
he's just like,
that's like Nazi shit, right? Like
it's like
according to
dark Brandon.
pseudo-
Well, I mean, you have to use a little bit of Nazi shit, right? All right.
I actually think about that sometimes. Like,
I mean, people look sexy in uniform. I don't know what to say. Maybe if like Democrats started like, you know, dressing up in uniform more often, then maybe, you know, we could have a great time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
no,
Not to say like, yeah, okay, you get what I mean. Okay, I'm just rambling now. Sorry.
no, I was, I was
Yeah,
just
is there
saying, I was just trying to
is there
describe
yeah,
it.
is there anything else, or are we good?
No, I'll let you sleep. I'm sorry.
By the way, I just noticed your profile picture. Nice Fost, okay? Encore Fost, okay? I noticed that. Okay, I see you.
Jeez, what the fuck? What the fuck? How do you know
Encore
that?
Encore Fost. Okay, yeah, because I'm also a Project Moon dweeb, okay? Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sub to you.
Yeah. No, don't send me anything, please. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But I recognize that, yeah. God, Fost is so cool, dude. She's so cool.
She's my favorite. She's
Oh my god. Okay,
Try not
alright,
to-
otherwise we're gonna go on about like fucking Moon Slop. Okay, it's just okay, we're good, okay? Alright. Well,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry for holding you up.
Okay, yeah. Okay, see ya.
Good talk.
Alright, goodbye. Yeah, good chat.
Bye.
Okay, bye. See ya, bye. That was nice. At first I was like a little bit maybe too overly hostile because I thought he was gonna take the same path of like Persec, but
Oh, I hope you have something great to wear tonight because we're going to